Hi, good friends. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Dian Speaks. Keep subscribing and invite your friends also to be part of this growing channel. Will I ever trust again? Will I ever be able to trust and give my trust to someone? Now, this is one of the most hardest questions that people usually ask themselves, and this usually happens after someone has gone through some cycles of heartbreaks, after someone trusted someone and it reached a point that the trust they gave to that person was betrayed, or they reached a point and they felt disappointed. Now, when you talk about matters trust, this is one of the most sensitive things because trust is one of the key components that involves a relationship. You see, when you get into a relationship, we talk about love, but love is not the only building block that is required for a relationship to grow. We also need trust. We need other elements that I'll be able to talk to us in a moment. Now, when we talk about trust, trust is one of the biggest components because when someone trusts you, it means that they can believe in you. It means that they feel free with you. It means that they don't feel any problem sharing their life with you. Now, have you ever been in a situation whereby you are in the process of having a talk with someone, all of a sudden they shut down? It's because they don't trust you. It is because they feel I cannot be vulnerable to you. Trust has the component of being vulnerable to someone. It means that I can share my troubles with you without hiding anything. I can feel free in this space because I cannot be judged. I can be able to say anything that is hurting me, and I know it will be in the safe hands. Trust is a product of time. It is not something that is generated from nowhere. Trust comes as a product of time. And most of the time when someone comes to you and they open their life to you, it is because you created an atmosphere of trust. Most of the times you ask yourself, and why does that person don't trust, and why, or rather, how comes this person cannot trust me? It is because the environment of trust is no longer there, because the walls of trust have been compromised. And this person feels, the more I trust this person, the more I'll be putting my life in danger. But if someone can be open and trust you with their lives, it means they feel safe with you. It means they don't have anything to hide. It means that you have created an atmosphere whereby they can be themselves without being judged. Because we are living in a society whereby people have been judged harshly because of the things that they shared. So it becomes hard for them now to open up again and to be able to confide in someone concerning the matters that they are going through. Now, how can you be able to trust again after going through all these matters, maybe issues in life? Trust is all about you. All right? It starts with you. You start by dealing with your own insecurities. You start by dealing with your inner issues. You start by dealing with the resentment. You start by dealing with bitterness. All the things that made you to reach a point and feel that you cannot trust again. You deal with them. Secondly, you reach a point and you test. You first test before you trust. Like an eagle. An eagle, it tests before it trusts. So before you share your stuff with people, you must test them first. All right? You test the depth of the things that you can be able to share, because there are things that you can share, they're just general to some people, but there are some things that you can share which are very personal. So you must test and ask yourself, does this person qualify to know the details of my life? How much can they go? All right? It is in the same dimension that you even, a story was given whereby you invite someone in your house, depending with the level of friendship, depending with the level of trust. Some will go to the kitchen. They will go and fix some eggs in the kitchen. Some will go to the bathroom, go and prepare themselves and do all those things. Some will even go to the extent of going to the bedroom. Why? Because that is the extent that they can go. Now, in essence, I'm trying to say, know the extent someone can be able to reach. Know the extent that you can allow someone in your life. Know the extent of how you can share details with someone. So in as much as you're developing this trust, you also need to have an extent of telling yourself, this is the much I can share about my life. This is the much I can divulge details about who I am, because not everyone qualifies to know details about your life. All right? In as much as you're trying to be an open book, but not to everyone. Not everyone is supposed to know you. Not everyone is supposed to be acquainted with your truths, with your pains and sorrows. Not everyone is supposed to be part of your journey. Some, they only need to see the cover. All right? They don't know about the details of the book, but they can only see the cover. They can only see the stars, but they don't know the scars. So not every person is supposed to be part of the journey. Yes, you can trust again, but it will start with you when you work with your in your areas of weaknesses. You work and deal with those insecurities. You deal with that resentment and that bitterness. You can reach a point and you will get someone you can be able to trust in this journey called life. Keep subscribing to this YouTube channel. Invite your family so that they can be part of this bigger family. God bless you. Shalom.